Sonic, over here! This poor mother says she's lost her children. Can you lead them back here, please?
Sure thing.
Oh, this minigame involves us saving the Koco in a way because we have to herd them, so to speak, and make and avoid the bombs. So yeah, and this is harder than it looks because of how the Koco move. Another thing I may well compare to the ball pushing physics. This, by the way, is my best attempt. I had numerous attempts trying to get the Koco up to the reach and to their mother, but yeah. You also get 3, I guess, proverbial lives in inverted commas. So yeah. And yes, the Koco can suffer if you're not careful, so yeah. No, side looping does not work here. Seriously, even though it should. And the worst thing that can happen is, other than getting hit by the bombs, of course, is leaving Koco behind, seriously. And in spite of the game telling you to hurry up, actually may well be better to take your time with these guys. Even so, I got to the end anyway. And indeed, for doing well, we actually get Chaos Emerald out of nowhere. Yeah, no vault keys needed for this one, and Sonic even does a little dance here. Which, yeah.
Okay, we'll keep looking. Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Now let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Sounds good to me.
You again?
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Care to explain how saving my friends is a bad thing?
You are an enemy combatant. I will not share data with you.
What is wrong with you? Sonic would never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Koco reunite with their one true love.
Love. An emotional status too vague and varied in its definition. You are both too ignorant to be helped.
Who, what was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
The next thing we're going to do is do a few more puzzles. I did kind of do one off screen in the screen, but it's just far too similar to the last ones in kind of concept rather than anything else. Whereas the next ones are ones that I did try to do and I failed. earlier, namely the one on the stone mountain with the spring and everything. Remember that one? Yep, I'm doing that one. And I'll also get the yellow Chaos Emerald. I've already got the green one from that little mini game. There'll be yet another one I'll get in the next episode. Again from yet another mini game involving the Koco. And seemingly... Another thing I've noticed, when you get over 100 rings, Sonic gets a power boost. So yeah, though you'll lose it once we get the next one. So yeah, oh, when he loses the ring, should I say? So yeah, as you can see, I've got a fair bit of this side of Kronos Island done. So the next thing I will do is go looking for the Chaos Emerald. Oh yes, off with the yellow one at least. Yeah. Because that's the next one I activated. And remember that I did get a bunch of portal keys from various enemies, surprisingly, and various things. I'm also going to cut out now most of the active chain challenges, because they're just too similar. Though when I get to the next island, which is seemingly in the desert, I will cover that one, or at least the first one I come across anyway. But anyway, here's the yellow Chaos Emerald, and I cannot unlock it for some reason. Even though I seemingly do have enough portal keys here, thanks to me actually exploring Kronos Island and everything. This one, it can be unlocked with 7 keys, so that is good. And then I will do some more puzzles after this. So the next puzzle involves me playing a bit of... well, playing with a ball, basically. Yeah, strange thing, I know, but we side loop this old mechanic here, and a ball will appear. What we have to do is get through the hoop. The problem is getting it through the hoop, because if you try and jump up and attack it, it won't work. You actually have to press the square button from a standing position in order to get it through the hoop. At least this one. There are many more we'll get a bit later in the game that will increase the difficulty on this sort of puzzle. So yeah, there's another destructo disc sort of guy. I'm going to ignore him and instead make my way to the next puzzle, because the next one can only be done at night. There are a couple on Kronos Island alone that can only be done at night. Not that they'll show up on the map, but you'll notice when you go next to the icon where they are, that there is a night symbol. And yes, unlike with Sonic Unleashed, you cannot change day into night and vice versa. So yeah. But never mind. I'm going to go somewhere into the forest over here, because that's where I placed the marker. Again, I have unlocked a fair few grind rails around this area. Something that can be knocked off, as I say. I'm trying not to play something like Seaside Hill, because, I mean, playing an upbeat Sonic level may well be nice and everything, but given how serious this game is, especially when we learn the true nature of what the Koco actually are, yeah, I do not want to be playing something like that. Although, having said that, I do actually play the Savannah Citadel music a bit later on, and I think it's when I get to the desert island and whatnot, so yeah. But for now, I am gonna go this way and then jump. I believe you do use these shoulder buttons to jump between grind rails, so that has not changed since Unleashed. Although I think you did use the shoulder button. You use the analog stick in Generations. I've played Generations in ages, and of course we're getting Sonic X Shadow Generations, so that might also change things, especially with Shadow now being playable and everything. But let's go down here towards our next goal then. And what we have to do here is get the fireflies off the trees using our side loop ability. So yeah, I don't know if you can do more than one tree in one go, which, to be honest, should be done. And the main other obstacle, other than messing up the side loop, is that because the trees are physical objects, Sonic can trip over them. Seriously, that is a thing. Sonic can trip over the roots of these trees, and that's annoying. In addition, it being a night-based thing, that can be also a pain in the ass. I don't know if you can do an infinity loop around the thing. If you do an infinity loop, you get, like, for a short period of time, at least infinite boost, which is awesome. Anyway, that being said, we have unlocked another grind rail, so I'll see you on the next episode for when we do another puzzle, another minigame, sorry, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!